Why don't we just take the afternoon off, totally relax, forget about business?
It's not just business, Cal.
Well, then what is it? What's going on?
Hold me, just hold me.
It's okay, sweetheart. Daddy's gonna take care of us.
Danny!
Hi. You're expecting someone else?
Well, yeah, sort of. What's up?
I need someone to talk to. Do you have like a couple of minutes?
Yeah, come in.
Okay.
Are the new outfits okay?
Yeah, they're great. They're great.
I hope you're not upset that I lost my job at Fashions. I told you not to worry about it.
No, it's not bad either.
Danny, then what is it?
I need to talk to you about sex.
There's someone here to see you.
Here?
Yep.
Who?
Mike. Hi.
Rosanna, you're back.
Yeah, I came straight here.
Listen, why don't I go upstairs and get to work on those warped doors?
It's good to see you, Ro.
You too? I've been doing a lot
I've
of
been thinking that...
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead. No, really. You go first.
All right, I will. Mike, I've been doing a lot of thinking while I was away about us and about you and Carly. And I've made a decision, Mike.
As the world turns.
First, I'd like to say that I'm sorry for taking off on you the way I did. It's just that I felt like I needed to get away from you for a while, go sit in the sun somewhere and just try to get a fix on my life. Can you understand that?
Yes, I can.
Good. See, I think that I realized that in spite of all the bad stuff that's gone down between us, Mike, there's been one thing that has never changed. And that is that I've always loved you. And I still want to be with you.
If you knew how hard I have been praying for that.
Well, then I guess both of our prayers have been answered.
Tell me I'm not dreaming.
Does this feel like a dream?
Yes, it does. Oh, I never knew I could love anyone the way I love you. Oh, I miss you so much.
Well, I am ready to start making up for lost time.
I'm not gonna let you go. Oh, I was so worried you weren't gonna forgive me.
Well, I can, and I will. I've decided that.
Yeah?
There's just one thing that I gotta ask you. Mike.
Name it. Name it.
All right? You just gotta stay away from Carly. I want Carly to be out of our lives for good.
So, Danny, what's this all about? Why this sudden interest in sex?
Well, like, my social life is starting to pick up a little bit.
Well, hey, that's a good thing.
Well, yeah, and those outfits you gave me are great. And guys are kind of, like, starting to notice me a little
well, you're
bit.
not giving yourself enough credit. You are a knockout.
Oh, get out of here.
You must learn to say thanks to a compliment in a demure yet confident way, as if you knew it all along. And guys just love that. So, have you met somebody special?
No, not exactly. See, that's the thing. I don't have much experience, but I want to be prepared for when I meet a guy that I want to be, like, close to, you know?
Well, why me? I'm not exactly the girl's counselor type.
Because, like, you, like, have the scoop on guys, you know what I mean? And you're really easy to talk to, you know? I went into fashions, and, like, that, you, like, whipped together all these outfits. It's like you knew exactly what I was talking about, you know? And it's like, I went to see you at the coffee bar, and I was looking at you and thinking to myself, like, there's nothing that I couldn't talk to this woman about.
Oh, well, Danny, I'm flattered. But, we hardly know each other. I mean, we're practically strangers, right? And sex is a pretty personal thing, isn't it?
But you're so smart and hip. And when it comes to guys, like, you know what they're about and you know how to deal with them, you know? I was, like, kind of hoping you could give me some pointers.
Pointers?
Okay. If this was a bad idea.
No, Danny.
No, I shouldn't have barged in like this.
Danny.
This is just not what you needed.
Danny, wait. Now sit down. I want to help you.
I know, I'm just such a pain for you.
No. It's just, I don't really know where to start. Okay. The birds and the bees. Can we skip over?
Yeah, and the stork, please.
Okay. Well, then what exactly did you want to know?
Well, like, when a guy is interested, how do you keep him interested? And, like, once you start dating, how do you, like, keep things under control? And how do you know when to let things get out of control? And, okay, here's the biggie. How do you know not to do something really stupid?
Carl, why can't you tell me what's got you so upset?
You wouldn't understand.
Well, I don't know. I might if you give me a chance.
How can you understand when I don't understand myself?
I just hate seeing you like this. I want to be able to help.
There's this feeling that just keeps driving me, like I need something.
Well, what kind of thing?
Well, that's just it. I don't know. I thought that when I left Walsh Montgomery and went over to Kasnoff Construction that would be the answer, you know?
Well, that seemed like a pretty good choice.
I thought that it would be, like, a challenge, something I could really sink my teeth into, but...
But what? I mean, are you no longer interested?
It's just not enough.
Well, I guess I don't understand.
I'm sorry, Cal. My mind's in a jumble, and you can't help me with this. This is something that I'm going to have to figure out by myself. Please don't feel like I'm shutting you out.
Well, it's kind of hard not to.
I know, I don't want you to worry, though.
I'm your husband, Connor. It's kind of in the job description.
I wish that I could explain myself a little better.
Well, actually, I think you are explaining yourself. I think I know what you're saying.
You do?
Yeah. And I think I have a pretty good idea what this is all about. Sweetheart, we all have spells when we feel like the ground is shifting underneath us. I mean, I certainly do.
You do?
Yeah. I get confused and dissatisfied. It's like somebody else is wearing my skin.
That's it.
Yeah.
You never told me you felt that way.
Well, it doesn't happen very often, and when it does, I just go to the ranch and work it out.
Cal, there's just this emptiness, though. I don't know how to explain it. There's like this hole in my heart, and I can't fill it, and I feel really off balance.
Well, you just need something to hang on to, sweetheart.
Yeah.
Well, when I get like that, there's only one thing that really works for me.
I know. Working your ranch.
No.
What?
Family.
Oh, Cal, do not start on this again.
I'm sorry, Connor, but nothing will ground you so well. Nothing gives you the same strength and sense of stability.
I have a family, Cal. You.
I know you do, darling. So why don't you hang on to me and to the love that we have? Why don't you let that help you through whatever it is you're going through?
Don't you think that I have been trying to do that?
Sweetheart, before you came home, I was thinking about you and me. And, I think I know why you're so reluctant to start a family.
You do?
Yeah, I think you see it as an enormous mountain of responsibility.
Isn't it?
Well, it is, but it's also a whole lot more.
Cal, you promised that you would not pressure me into having a baby.
I am not going to. I know that you're still hurting from your miscarriage. So I understand why you wouldn't want to get pregnant again, but there's another way to go, sweetheart. We could adopt.
You want to know how to avoid making mistakes.
Right, and like if you could like help me steer clear of like the big ones, right?
Like getting pregnant.
Yeah.
Ah. Well, you've certainly come to the right person. If you want to know about men and how their minds work, I'm an expert.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay, well, I'm going to give it to you straight. When you first meet a guy, and the chemistry is there, and he seems like he's the whole package, well, right then, at that very instant, an alarm should go off.
An alarm?
Especially if you think you could fall for him. A warning signal should start flashing in your mind, and right then, before it goes too far, you've got to talk yourself out of caring too much.
I don't get it, though. Why?
Because if you think you've got to have this guy or you're going to die, you are in big trouble.
But I thought that's what love is. It's like feeling like this is it.
Dan, do you know what the word vulnerable means?
Yeah?
Well, then you should know that it is not something you want to be. Once you give your heart to someone, you are totally at his mercy.
Vulnerable.
Exactly. And in for a lot of grief.
So what do I do?
You play it cool. And no matter how much your heart is saying yes, every other part of you has to say no. Keep him off balance, because once he knows that he's won your heart, it is over. And you will not believe the things you will do to try to get his attention.
You know, this is really scary.
Well, you're catching on. It can drive you crazy knowing you're the best damn thing to ever happen to him and just waiting for him to wise up and realize it, too.
You see, I'm not in love with anyone right now.
Then why this stress about sex?
Because I want to be smart, like you are, you know? I've been out with a couple of guys, and I know I'm going to go out with some more, and I need to know how to act. I need to know when the time is right, you know?
For what?
For going all the way.
Carly is, your sister, Rosanna. I just don't see how we're going to be able to just shut her out.
Well, I lived most of my life without her. What's 40 or 50 more years? Mike, this is about us. We are what's important here. You and me. Hey, now you listen to me. I really believe that we can have a future together. But that is only if Carly is completely out of the picture. What do you say we make an oath? I'll do it. From here on out, I solemnly swear that the person known as Carly Tenney is history. Okay, what's wrong?
I hope you know how much I love you.
I think I do.
And you're saying that you're willing to take me back. It means the world to me. But you really just kind of surprised me showing up here out of the blue. And I have some things that I need to take care of.
Now?
You know, don't ask me because I cannot explain, but I will explain later.
How much later?
Tonight.
What's going on?
Do not worry, all right? Just trust me, Ro, okay? We have a lot of things to talk about, and this just isn't the time. So will you be with me, say, for, dinner?
Maybe. What time?
Oh, 7 o'clock. Falcon Club.
Falcon Club. Well, okay, I'll meet you there.
Great. I love you.
I love you.
Seven o'clock.
Rosanna leave?
Yeah.
How come?
Because I asked her to.
Why? What happened? The woman you love comes back, runs straight here to see you, and you ask her to leave? What's going on, Mike?
I have got big trouble.
What is it, Mike?
Carly's pregnant.
Pro basketball star who's never had sex. 48 hours tonight.
You want us to adopt a child?
Well, it's an option.
We've never even discussed the possibility of adoption.
I know.
So where is this coming from?
Well, listen, I just happened to hear about this couple. They're not together. The father doesn't love the mother, and she's pregnant, but marriage is out of the question, but she is going to have the baby.
So you just thought that we could just bring the baby back here and we could just...
I don't even know whether she's going to give it up, or whether the father might want to raise it. But if they do want to give it up...
No, Cal.
Well, doesn't this even merit some consideration?
The subject is closed.
Connor, why can't you see that I'm trying to help here?
By suggesting that we adopt, how is that going to help me?
Well, you said you didn't want a baby of your own.
So you thought that I would feel differently if someone else had the baby for me?
No.
This is my life we are talking about, Cal.
Well, I know, and I'm trying to find some ways to make it better. Connor, I thought that the reason that you didn't want to have a baby was maybe you were afraid of losing it again. Okay, if I'm off base
You're
here...
way off base. Why are you so obsessed about having
I'm not
a child?
obsessed.
Oh, anyone who tracks down an unwed mother and tries to talk her out of her child seems a little obsessed
I'm not
to me.
tracking anybody
You
down.
are obsessed.
Listen, you've been moping around for 2 weeks, and you told me yourself that you don't know what is wrong.
Well, you know what? Instant motherhood is not the answer. Trust me on this one, okay?
Well, it is an attempt to find a solution, and it may take some of the focus off of yourself.
Is that what you think? That I am self-absorbed?
No, I mean, but there is
Why
a danger.
are you so anxious to have me give up what I want?
For crying out loud, you just told me you don't know what you want. Listen, sweetheart. I'm trying like hell to come up with some ways to make you feel better about us, about yourself. And all I get from you is that I'm pressuring you.
And all I get from you, Cal, is psychobabble.
Okay, I'm sorry. I thought this was a possibility.
If this is the way that you're thinking, it concerns me.
Colin, I'm trying to come at this problem from a different angle. That's the kind of guy I am. That's the way I do business.
Maybe that's the problem. This is not a business. This is a marriage. And I am your wife, not an employee that you can make choices for.
Oh, my God. What is happening to us?
Oh, man, Carly's pregnant?
And once Rosanna finds out, that will be it.
When did you find out?
Yesterday. Absolute perfect timing.
Maybe you're underestimating Rosanna. Maybe she'll surprise you.
Yeah, and maybe elephants will learn to fly. You know what? I should have just told her. I should have told her. She was right here in front of me.
Why didn't you?
Why? Why? Because I'm a coward. I'm a coward. I'm gonna tell her tonight. I'm telling her. I was so happy here for a few minutes, I didn't think about anything, man. It was just me and her, you know, and then all of a sudden, bam! Kasnoff, body slam, right back to earth.
Before you decide to cash it in, let me ask you something. Are you sure you're the father?
Yeah, I told you that I slept with her again.
Yeah, but you only slept with her once, right? I mean, besides that first night you met her.
Yeah.
Okay, so how do you know the baby's yours?
Carly says it is?
All right, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. All I'm saying is don't take her word for gospel. Before you decide to throw yourself on the sword, check into it, Mike. Get the facts.
Danny, the way I see it, you're trying to force yourself into making a decision that you are nowhere near ready to make.
But I want to be ready. You know, I'm not a child anymore. Most girls my age
Most girls your age, what? Aren't virgins?
I just want to know when I'm gonna know it's the right time, you know?
There is no timetable for something like that. What's right for one person isn't necessarily going to be right for another. Look, Danny, maybe I'm way off base here, but I get the feeling that you are not ready to pay the price that comes with going all the way. And if you're not, then don't rush it. Because once you've done it with a boy, your life changes forever. You can't go back. And you have to accept the consequences.
I understand that. I do.
Well, you know, I'm not sure if you do. Getting pregnant is just one thing that could happen.
I understand the importance of safe sex.
Well, that's good, but there are other risks.
Like what?
Danny, you've got your whole life in front of you. I want you to be careful.
I have been careful, Carly. And the only thing it's gotten me on Saturday nights are babysitting jobs. I have no friends. Okay, I have one friend, one girl friend. But it's so pathetic. Like, I don't know the first thing about having fun, you know?
Danny, sleeping around is not the solution. For one thing, you get a reputation, the girls hate you, and the boys use you. Is that what you want?
No, I'm not planning to be easy.
Well, give yourself some time. Go out. Have fun. I just think you ought to grow up a little bit before you take the next step.
I am grown up, Carly. Doesn't the fact that I came here prove that? I'm not going to sleep with the first guy who asks me.
Okay, look. You wanted my take on sex, and I gave it to you. The rest is up to you. We'll talk more on this later.
Whatever. I've bugged you enough.
Rosanna.
Hello, Carly.
Hi. Bye.
To be continued, okay? Well, surprise, surprise. I thought you were out of town.
Yeah, I was. I got back a little while ago. I just came from Mike's.
Oh, well, that's nice for you.
I think so. In fact, I wanted to let you know that he and I talked, and everything's out in the open now. I know everything.
Really? Terrific.
Yes. Mike told me all about how the two of you greeted the new year. And I just want to say that I decided it doesn't matter.
Oh. Well, it does matter. And it always will.
Maybe to you, Carly, but not to anybody else.
We'll see.
See, all it means to me is that you managed to get Mike into bed with you one more time. And you know what? I'm partially to blame for that. Well, face it, Carly. If I hadn't told Mike that I'd been with Scott, there's no way that he would have shown up on your doorstep that night.
Whatever gets you through the night.
Well, unfortunately for you, Mike feels the same way about it because he told me that that night meant absolutely nothing to him. And I've chosen to believe him.
Is that all I told you?
What else is there to tell?
How you fix for cash, man?
I'm cool.
Yeah, right. Here. Take it.
Thanks.
Sure. Oh, just my luck.
What?
See the girl over there? I picked her up at Yo's last week.
Looks a little young for you.
Yeah, well, she didn't look that way the other night. And she lied about her age. She almost got me arrested. Let that be a lesson to you. If I can be fooled, so can you. So card the chick before you slap any moves on her, right? Look, I gotta run. Take care.
Thanks for lunch.
Hey, me?
Yeah? How you doing?
I'm okay. That guy you were talking to.
Yeah?
Yeah, I know him. His name's Jim, right?
Yup. He's my brother. He told me he met you.
He's your brother?
Older brother. You can't see the resemblance?
No. So, like, what did he tell you? I'm in trouble, right?
Yeah. But don't sweat it. I like trouble.
Go ahead, make fun of me.
Come on. So you think you're the first person to have lied about your age?
No.
So you tried to be older. Some people try to be younger.
Why?
Beats me. You know, I can see how Jim would figure you for 20.
Really?
Yeah. You just need some kind of proof.
I don't have, like, a fake ID or anything.
Well, I know where you can get a good one. Color photos, laminated, the whole bit. Interested?
Yeah.
Then let's go for it. My car's in the lot.
Oh. You know, I've been there, done that.
Say no more.
Yeah.
Listen, my brother and I just had lunch, but, I could handle a cappuccino. You?
Okay. Thanks.
Cappuccinos? Two? So, what's your name?
Oh, it's Danielle.
Hey, interesting.
Yeah.
Are you French or what?
Oh, no. No, I'm just plain old American.
You don't look so plain from where I'm standing. And we both know you're not that old.
So, what's your name?
Richard, but my friends call me Dick.
Mine call me Danny.
Danny what?
Andropoulos. My dad's Greek.
Hey, that works.
Yeah.
I'm Greek, too. Thank you.
Really?
Yeah, I'm in a fraternity.
Oh, thanks. That's cool.
Yeah. Listen, since things didn't work out with my brother, how would you like to go to a party with me?
A party?
Yeah, tonight. That's at the house. It should be a blast. Want to check it out?
No, I don't feel like arguing, so why don't you just take off?
Yeah, in a minute.
Well, I've got nothing more to say, Rosanna.
Are you sure about that, Carly? Because I got the impression that you think there's something else Mike should have told me.
Oh, well, can't put anything over on you.
What is it, Carly?
Well, yeah, I'm just surprised that he didn't tell you I'm leaving town.
Is that a fact?
Yeah. Act 1 was a bust. So I thought I'd try Act 2 on a new stage. So you can relax, Rosebud. I'll be out of your hair in no time.
You actually expect me to believe that? Please, Carly, you were always saying you're leaving town. You said you were leaving town right after the wedding.
Ah, but there wasn't a wedding, remember?
You are really proud of yourself, aren't you?
Well, you know, this time I've got no choice. I've got to put some miles between me and Oakdale. Why now? Something's come up. Something important that I have to take care of, and I can't do it here.
Sounds so mysterious.
That's the idea.
Oh, and it's not something that you can share with your dear long-lost sister?
Believe me, Rosebud, there's something you're better off not knowing.
Connor, did you get lost?
I wanted to do some work.
Well, come in and grab a hammer and some nails.
No, I thought that maybe we could go over the list of possible subcontractors.
Is that why you're here?
One of the reasons.
And, the other ones you don't want to talk about. That's cool.
Cal and I got into an argument.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have asked.
I've been really tense and short-tempered lately, and he's noticed.
Who hasn't?
He thinks it's, the work. He thinks that I'm on edge because we're starting a new company.
Is that true?
Partly. I don't know why I'm so low, but I'm just sorry that I told Cal because his answer to everything is to start a family.
And you don't want that.
Once upon a time, and maybe I will again someday, but right now, no.
Have you told Cal how you feel?
Oh, God, I tell him all the time. He doesn't ever listen to me. He brings it up anyway. I don't know. Maybe I'm not ever going to be ready to have a family. I probably shouldn't admit that.
Why not? Lots of people decide not to have kids.
Yeah, well, I always thought those people were really shallow and selfish.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't be doing anybody a favor if you decided to have a kid and weren't into it. I'd say you're doing the right thing by holding off.
Thanks. You don't think that makes me an awful person?
No, not at all.
Why is it that I can talk to you and I can't to Cal?
I don't know.
Maybe because you don't judge people. I wish he could look at things the way you do.
So, like, a fraternity party.
Don't worry, it's not Animal House. No food fights, no togas, no double secret probation. And, I'll be by you to keep you safe.
Oh, him. Not 21, but I don't need, like, a babysitter.
Well, I might. Some of these college girls are dangerous. So, will you come and protect me?
Sure. Sure, it sounds like fun.
Oh, shall I pick you up, or?
Oh, no, that's not necessary.
No, it's no problem. Just give me your address
No,
and
I'd really rather I just met you there. Just tell me where and when, and it's cool.
Oh, okay, my last name's Warner, and, here's the address.
Okay.
8 o'clock, okay?
Yeah, 8 o'clock's great.
Don't let me down, Danny.
I'll be there.
I'm sorry to lay all this on you.
It's okay, Connor, I don't mind.
So should I set up some more interviews for that administrative assistant job?
It's up to you. There's no rush.
Well, I think that you're right. I think we should definitely get some help organizing things.
Pizza's here. All right on time. Keep the change.
Thanks, enjoy.
Thank you very much. Oh, hot pizza.
Is it my imagination, or do you eat a lot of pizza?
Well, what tipped you off, my thick crust or my soft, gooey insides?
Your soft, gooey outsides, actually. I'm kidding. You really should eat better, though.
Well, I read an article in the City Times, and it says that compared to most junk food, pizza's actually good for you. It's healthy. Come on, have a piece.
No,
it's
thank
good for you.
No.
Oh, I don't know how.
Something smells so good can be bad for you. Pepperoni, cheese, tomatoes,
Oh, all right,
tomato
just one
sauce.
piece. One piece.
Oh,
Oh, gross. This has anchovies on it.
What? You one of those anchovy haters or something?
Yeah, I'm proud of it. Keep your stinking fish.
Thanks.
Oh.
Oh, my pizza.
Oh, my. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. You wanted to see me?
Yeah, about Carly Tenney. She says she's a patient of yours?
Yeah, that's right.
Well, she said she's pregnant and that I am the father. Now, I need to know if that is true.
Mike, look, I can't really discuss my patients with you. I think you know that.
Look, I want to do what is right here. But, you see, Carly and me were together. But now I want to spend my life with someone else. And, well, Carly and I only spent one night together. So what I need to know is, A, is she pregnant? And B, is the baby mine? Now, see, this could make or break things for me with this other woman.
Mike, look, I'm really sorry, but
Don't tell me that!
Okay, look, please. Mike, please, you have got to help me.
I can't believe this.
Yeah, well, if it hit the carpet, it would have been more
Sorry,
of a mess.
this is the...
That's all right. There's still a couple pieces that are all right. You know, there's some over there for you.
Oh, here, this is one you
Right.
can have. Oh, get that away
Well,
from me.
I don't get how this little fish can cause all this
Because
hysteria.
I hate them, that's why.
What's there to hate about this little
The
guy?
taste, the texture, the way they smell, the way they
Okay,
look.
okay, I give up. I was going to trick you into eating one, but I'll be nice.
Thanks. Trick me how?
I can't tell you that.
Why not?
Well, because if you ever cross me, I'll know how to get even with you.
Oh, is that a threat?
Just don't cross me.
You know, Carly, I hope you're serious about leaving town this time. Because honestly, I think it would be the best thing for everyone involved.
Hello? Carly? It's Dr. Stewart.
Oh. Hi, Dr. Stewart.
Mike Kasnoff is here in my office.
You're kidding.
No. He's been asking me some questions about your condition. And I told him that I can't discuss it unless...
No, Dr. Stewart, you can tell him anything he wants to know.
You're sure?
Yes.
Very well.
Okay, and thanks for checking with me first.
Sure. I'll see you at your next appointment.
Right. Bye.
Carly said that I could answer all your questions. So, yes, Carly is pregnant. And yes, she named you as the father.
Oh, is there a way to prove that?
Paternity can't be proved until after the baby is born. Then we can run a series of blood
But
tests.
I don't have that kind of
prove-
time.
Well, all I can do for you is give you an approximate date of conception.
Okay, that would be good.
All right. Okay. From Carly's cycle and the sonogram, it looks like conception probably occurred the last week of December, first week in January.
Something wrong, Carly? Are you sick again?
You care?
You're talking to a doctor. Is it serious?
Just go. And don't worry, Rosebud, I'm not gonna drop dead just to please you.
Jewelry by Monet. Join us tomorrow for As the World Turns.